Hey, what's going on, guys? I want to see if you're in there. Are you in there? Are you listening to me? I'm Dr. Boyce Watkins from the Black Business School, and I wanted to tell you guys about the experiment that I did. It's not really an experiment. It was really an investment. This past week, we did a video on the Black Financial Channel in which we talked about the crash in Oprah's stock price. Oprah's stock price plummeted, and she lost $58 million in a matter of minutes. And I told you guys in that video, I said I believe that that when the stock is recovering, I believe Oprah's going to get directly involved. I believe that the stock might be experiencing what is called a dead cat bounce, where you hit the bottom and then you kind of pop up a little bit because of what they call a little bit of market overreaction. And it wasn't that I was predicting what the stock was going to do, but I was, saying I think I like the long-term prospects of Weight Watchers, even though I think Weight Watchers did make a mistake in rebranding themselves as, I think, WW, which makes me think about WWE, WWF. I'm thinking, losing weight doesn't match like wrestling. But anyway, I saw that there was this big drop. And Oprah Winfrey, as you know, Oprah owns about 8 to 10% of the company. The ticker symbol for Weight Watchers on the stock market is WTW. And I told you guys that I was going to go ahead and invest, and I did. I put my real money in there. I bought some stock. I bought some options. It's about maybe 3 or 4 days ago. Let's see what's happened since that time. So what I'll do is I'll kind of give you some overview in terms of what has occurred with the stock price, how Oprah lost $58 million in a matter of minutes, but how Oprah actually made some of that money back. So here's what happened. The stock price, Weight Watchers stock as of last week was $29. Oh, this marker does not work. Sheesh. That's what happens when the kids are using their markers. They get the markers get bad. It was $29.57. Now that was a big drop from where it was before. Weight Watchers stock has hit, I believe, as high as $105. So people were already freaking out because Weight Watchers was turning out to be a crazy investment and that it wasn't working out the way they thought it was. I don't know if this is part of the long-term trend in terms of, so much competition or what, but Oprah was already panicking because the price had already dropped quite a bit. Well, last week, when the company made an announcement, remember, stock prices are driven by news. Anybody who's in my stock market investing class, you kind of know this, that information and news drive stock prices. So the stock price plummeted to $19.37. And when it dropped from 29 to 19, that's when Oprah took a massive loss of $58 million. Right? Now, typically what happens when the stock price plummets like that, the CEO says, "Oh, calm down, don't worry, the world's not coming to an end. We're going to fix it. We're going to fix it." So some of the things that they announced is that they said that Oprah was going to get more involved in the company. Oprah was going to get more involved in how they do business. She was going to get more involved in their ad campaigns. And they were going to maybe even consider refocusing on their niche of actual, weight loss plans as opposed to trying to get into plant-based diets and all this other crap that wasn't in their core area. So I went ahead and said, I told you guys on the Black Financial Channel that I would go ahead and buy at 1937. So I bought at 1937. So let's see what happens. Okay, so I bought the stock. I bought some call options. Call options are where basically you make money if the stock price goes up. Again, I explain all that. I break all that down in my stock market investing class if you want to take a look at that in the Black Business School. So where's the price now? Well, now this morning, the price went up to $21.62, which is a big up movement from 1937, which is a move of about 11.27%. That's huge. That is huge for a 2 or 3 day price movement. 11% is what people are happy to make 11% in a year. This stock moved up 11% in a couple of days. That pretty much means that the market is buying the story the CEO is presenting about how they're going to improve the company. They're maybe excited that Oprah is going to get involved in the marketing, or maybe they just realize they overreacted. Maybe they're like, look, you know, we hit the stock hard with the negative information, but my God, we freaked out. We went overboard. Either way, there was some money made right here. So Oprah, I'm going to guess Oprah probably made back maybe about $8 to $10 million, maybe something like that, maybe about $8 million of her investment. And really it speaks to the idea, again, going back to stock market investing is a marathon. It's not a sprint. It's not something where where you're sitting around and you're trying to make money on a day-by-day basis. It means that there's going to be days that are good, days that are bad. But if you're an investor, you're in it for life. It's just what you do. It's like being a football player. Sometimes you score touchdowns and you win big games. Sometimes you play horribly and you break your leg. But either way, if you're in the game, you're in the game. And I've told you guys a million times that the wealth gap between whites and blacks in America, the wealth gap between middle class and upper class in America is largely driven by stock market participation. So even if you're poor, if you are a consistent stock market investor for a generation, then the next generation won't be poor. The next generation is actually going to be doing better. So anyway, I'm about to get out of here, guys. So I hope that this gives you some insight into what's going on with Weight Watchers. I'll keep you kind of posted on that as well as other stuff. Make sure you do a couple of things. One, make sure you subscribe at theblackfinancialchannel.com, theblackfinancialchannel.com. That's our YouTube channel where we talk about financial news. Two, if you want to get a certificate from the Black Business School and learn stock market investing for yourself and your family, I have a great program. It's very popular. It's at theblackstockmarketprogram.com, theblackstockmarketprogram.com. Last but not least, some people ask about cool t-shirts that we have like this, like Black Gentrification, which is where Black people gentrify their neighborhoods instead of letting other people do it. Feel free to check out drboycebooks.com. That's drboycebooks.com. That's where we sell books and flashcards and workbooks and t-shirts and all kinds of stuff that will let you express your blackness and your commitment to wealth building in your community. So take care, guys. I'm out of here. Have a good day. I'll see you soon. Make sure you hit the like, share, and thumbs up button and all that stuff. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.